If I traded it all, if I gave it.
Welcome back, everyone. My next guest has been on my show several times, more with her husband, but I have with me Julie Troutman, and she's one of the owners of Real Estate Knowledge Institute. Welcome back to the show. You got to tell everybody a little bit. You haven't been here for a while, so Happy New Year and welcome back, and tell everybody about yourself.
Thanks for having me back on. I appreciate that. Yes, my name is Julie Troutman. I am one of the founders of Real Estate Knowledge Institute, which is a real estate investment training company that has been designed by local Phoenix investors, my husband and myself, and a community of other investors and advisors, bringing content to not only people in Arizona, across the nation, regarding investing in real estate.
Well, investing in real estate, you got to tell them a little bit why you've been so successful and why you started doing this, right?
Yep.
And you also wrote a book with him.
Correct.
That we want to give away to everyone. A lot of people out there that are listening. I know we have investors that listen to this show. I know that we also have people that people that want to get into real estate. They're thinking about that, especially being that they might be a little bit older and they know that maybe they need to invest in something now. You have ways that they can even do it, I think, without money, if I remember correctly, or very little, if I remember. So let's talk about all of that.
We originally created Real Estate Knowledge Institute because we were being approached by friends and family members or referrals and asked how to invest in real estate. So we would spend a large chunk of time talking with people and explaining whatever facet they were interested in. The problem with that is we would give them all the information. They would go back home, and because it was so overwhelming, they never really would execute on the steps we had given them. So we decided to create a training program in bite-sized pieces with one-on-one interaction with trainers so that not only people could absorb the information, but they were held accountable. And it's been highly effective.
Yes. And you wrote the book that is called Do You Want Truth or Comfort in Real Estate Investing? What did you mean by that?
I think all the way along as we've created not only Real Estate Knowledge Institute, but also writing the book, there is always been a lot of hype about investing in real estate and that it's simple and you don't have to try very hard and you can do it without thinking too much about it. And we just wanted to give people, I guess, practical, real information that it is something that you have to work at. It's highly rewarding and, can create long-term wealth for people that are committed to learning about it. But you do have to take that time and put the work in and really be educated.
So what we're going to do is, if it's okay with you, we're going to open up the lines of the audience and we're going to give everyone a book.
Perfect.
The book is great, and we need to have people looking into this book so that you can understand there are steps that you need to take and learn. It's not something that you just go and buy a piece of property and go and see if you can flip it and do it and then bing, bang, boom, you're doing it. There's a lot of tricks, and you have many of them. So our number here is 602-277-5369, and toll-free it's 1-866-536-1100. We're going to also go live on Facebook, which we are right now, if that's okay, too. So hi to everyone. Like us, follow us, and what we're going to do afterwards is share this show. I know you guys like to do that, too. I've seen you share my show before, too. And, it just helps you grow and grow and grow, and more people see this and hear what it is that you do.
Absolutely.
Okay. So I want to talk about really what makes your training so different.
I think what makes our training different is we have a interactive training platform in addition to our one-on-one coaching, and we also provide personal in the field. If you want a coach to come and work directly with you on your property, we provide that as well. So I think the idea is that we have identified all of the different ways that people learn, and we have an application for them. So just talking about the interactive training platform, it truly is that where you are engaging with a trainer and you are directed through the training program based on your current knowledge or what you'd like to learn about.
So when you wrote this book, okay, because I'm looking at a lot of the different chapters in here, and each one of them could be something that it's almost like a seminar for each one of them.
Correct.
So that's sort of how you did it?
Yep.
So when you have people that when they call you, what you want to do now is work with them more one-on-one? Okay. And so they would call you. You would do an interview with them. How does it work? What do you do?
So if anybody was interested, they would just give us a call, and they would go through an assessment. And really what that is determining not only where your interests are, but also if you have any prior knowledge, if you are interested in a particular type of real estate, just so that we can get you on the right training track.
Now, you're rated with the Better Business Bureau. You can call them direct. That number is 866-677-4807. And what we're going to do is we're going to leave our lines open here for everyone to get the book. We're just going to give it to everyone. And the book is called Do You Want Truth or Comfort in Real Estate Investing? And they know they've been doing it for how long have you been doing this now? For a very long time.
Yeah, over 20 years.
So they really do know, and they put their knowledge together in this book for you guys, as well as you can get one-on-one training with them. They'll even come to your property, you said, and talk to you about your property. How much better can you get, right? So you could check them out on their website. It's realestateKI.com, or you can call in here and get this book. It's completely free to you or to anyone you know. Our number here, 602-277-5369, and toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. All right. So there's a lot of people that listen. I'm going to throw this at you. Okay. So if you had your own radio show, I know, and you had your own radio show, all right, and you were going to talk to them today about the first thing that they should do in terms of, maybe it's a first time person who's investing.
Okay.
How's that? Okay. What would be your first or one of your tips for them?
I think my first tip would be to get enough education that you know your due diligence steps. So you understand how to analyze a property. You understand the questions to ask. You understand your exit strategy. So oftentimes people purchase a property with the intent to fix and flip. However, the market changes and it becomes a rental or a hold. And so having enough information that you really can put together multiple exit strategies so that you're not ever left with a property not knowing what to do.
So if there's investors that are listening right now and they have multiple homes. Is that okay? Can you help anyone with as many amount of homes as they might already be invested in, or that you can help them even make more money with? Or how do you like to work with people? Does it matter?
It doesn't matter. We have done residential fix and flips for several years. We are really focused right now on the commercial portion of real estate. And so I think what is unique about us is that we do have experience kind of across the board. I don't know that you could name a type of real estate that we haven't had experience in.
Sure. You've been doing it for 20 years. And one of the things that I also remember you talking about, and correct me if I'm wrong, is that you're looking for people that even might have a property that they're having trouble selling, that you will help them get that property sold. Am I correct on that? I remember right now what it was that he said, that I can't remember what he said, that you're looking for people that might, that I don't remember now.
That's okay.
Okay.
If you have a property that, you are interested in purchasing and, for whatever reason, if you need a partner, if the deal makes sense, we would love to take a look at it, both residential and commercial. Right now, again, focusing heavily on commercial.
Tell them why.
For us in the Phoenix area, there is just tremendous opportunity in commercial.
Especially now, from what I understand.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that people that have invested for a long period of time are afraid to get into commercial because it's the new scary thing. And that's 100%. John and I were that same way until we kind of stumbled into it. So for us, I think if you have a commercial deal that makes sense, we certainly would love to take a look at it and potentially partner with you.
And if you are maybe thinking about doing something like this, they're the ones to talk to. They've been doing it for 20 years. The book that they've written together is called Do You Want Truth or Comfort in Real Estate Investing? It's basically anything that you can think of practically in real estate. If you want to know kind of how to do it, you're going to learn it in this book. But you need you to do the one-on-one coaching. It's one thing to read it. It's another thing to get one-on-one coaching.
I think it's difficult to read a book and extract everything you need.
Right. You can't just read it and say, aha, that's it. I'm done.
Right.
Especially with this. So we're going to leave our lines open here for everyone to keep on calling throughout the rest of the show for all of the things that we're giving away here. Our number here is 602-277-5369, and toll free it's 1-866-536-1100. Call in and get the book. The book is the beginning right? Of, knowing what it is that you may want, or maybe you're having an issue in some area. You can talk to them and they can help you. You can get the book. It might help you, right?
Right. You got to start somewhere.
So, okay, and we're going to go to a break right now. What would you want to leave them with something that another tip that you might want to give somebody out there that might be thinking about doing commercial real estate?
I think exactly that you shouldn't be overwhelmed by commercial real estate. People often think of large strip centers or malls or huge buildings. There is a lot of real estate, commercial real estate, that is the size of a house.
And right now here, from what I understand, and I'm going to connect you with him too, a lot of new business here in Arizona, a lot of building going along. So a lot of opportunities.
Yes.
So you can check them out on their website. It's realestateki.com, or you can call them direct at 866-677-4807.
If I traded it all, if I gave it all away for one thing,
Welcome back.
wouldn't that be something?
And we're talking with Julie Troutman, and she's one of the founders of Real Estate Knowledge Institute. And we're talking about the book that we are giving away. They wrote, her and her husband, John. It is called Do You Want Truth or Comfort in Real Estate Investing? And again, tell them why you wrote the book. Tell them why the name of it, because it's sort of a little funky, the name, And then you have these two pills. I don't get it. You got to explain that. Explain that to me.
So truth or comfort in real estate. Again, I think that there has been lots of shows and lots of hype around investing in real estate. And we just wanted to provide people with some real practical information and maybe shed a little light on all of the hype around it.
There is so much information on it. And if you think you can do it yourself, you can't. It's an impossibility. And also, it's always good to partner with somebody like you because, first of all, you've been doing this for 20 years and you've been very successful at it for yourself as well as with other people in teaching them. And that's one of the things that you do is this one-on-one coaching, which is awesome. So not only can you, just read the book, but you can also have this one-on-one coaching with them. They will talk to you. They want to talk to you. Maybe you have a property right now you're looking to sell. Maybe you're thinking about getting into the commercial industry that they're saying is hot right now, just the hottest market. Maybe you just want to learn how to flip and buy and flip. There's so many different ways. They're rated with the Better Business Bureau, and they'll do a free consultation with you. They'll even come to your property and help you understand it, assess it, and make it work for you. That's what it's all about, helping you make money with these things. So you can call them direct at 866-677-4807. We've got our lines open here for everyone to get the book. We're just going to give it to everyone, and we're going to let you call throughout the rest of the show. Our number here, 602-277-5369, and toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. So, where do you invest? Here, just in Phoenix?
Currently, we're just investing in Phoenix. We do have some properties in Michigan. And previously we've invested in Washington and other places. But right now our focus is really in the Phoenix market because it is so good.
Who is your student? Let's talk about the person that you're looking for to partner. Well, I shouldn't say partner with. Do you say that? I don't know how you call it when you work with someone. Teach them.
Yeah. Our student is anyone from, the person that wants to understand better how to purchase their first home. So they've never invested in real estate and they want to just make a good purchasing decision. So they want some additional education, all the way through someone that has done fix and flips and commercial that is just looking to sharpen their skills and get additional information. I think what's great about our program is there is all the way to the basic information up through advanced education from a group of people that we have brought together. So if you're interested in syndication in commercial real estate, that is a more advanced topic. Mm-hmm. And we have worked with experts to extract that information and provide that training.
Now, also, it's so funny because a gal that happens to work here is, she's a little bit older. She's saying to herself, I need to think about what I want to do. And we know that real estate, especially here in Arizona, is a great way to start with putting some money, helping you make money, right, and invest in something. And so I know that she said to me, "Hey, Carol, are they coming back on your show? Because I know that they want to talk to you." She wants to talk to you, so it could be someone like that. It could be someone who, like you said, wants to flip a property. Well, let's talk about some of the other things that you want to talk about. Go ahead. About the Institute. If you had your own show, what would you talk about right now?
What would I talk about? Oh, interesting question. I think that in real estate, people automatically go to the fix and flip model because it is on TV. I would just challenge people to really think of all of the opportunities in real estate. So the woman that works in this office, she has a primary residence. She wants to buy a new home and is deciding whether she's going to fix up her place and flip it, or if she's going to turn it into a rental property. So right there is a whole business model strategy that she could use, still keeping her full-time job and doing this on the side and creating some passive income for herself, all the way to the person that really what they want to do is just become a full-time real estate investor. And maybe it's a combination of residential properties and commercial properties. Maybe in commercial, they're just going to focus on multifamily. I think that people limit themselves to the fix and flip model because it's what's on TV.
Well, I see one here says rehabbing and selling a property. What's the difference between rehabbing and then flipping? Buying and flip. Won't you have to rehab those?
Yeah, I think that rehabbing a property, so fix and flip, you could rehab a property to hold on to it, or you could rehab a property to flip it.
But here's an interesting thing, and I'm just happen to be going through some of these different chapters that you have here. But you don't just obviously talk about the part about selling it and getting it ready or investing in, commercial. You actually go down to even finding the right tenant. So you will actually go that far too. Go ahead.
Absolutely. One of a big portion of our real estate portfolio is holding properties. So multifamily and commercial, but we've also done residential as well. So we currently manage all of our own properties. And so when it comes to property management or selecting the right tenant, we have years of firsthand experience with that.
Also, a guide to real estate investment and taxes.
Correct.
That's a big part. I mean, you got to even know about that. Go ahead.
It is. So I think that investing in real estate, what people may not understand is there is great tax benefits. We want to provide that information and direct them to the right people to get that.
Self-funding.
So again, if you have money sitting in a bank account, that's fantastic. If you don't, there are other strategies, whether it is pulling equity out of your current property, whether it is a retirement account that you can extract money, just exploring all those opportunities.
I love this one. Why networking is the key to real estate investing. You got to talk about that on my show. Go ahead. Networking.
I think similar to any other industry, but probably more important, every single person, I don't care who it is, knows something about a residential property that potentially needs to be sold or fixed up. Same thing with commercial. You work somewhere. You work in a building. I just don't think that there's anyone that goes through life and doesn't have a connection to real estate.
Thus talking to everyone within 3 feet of you. That's
Absolutely.
Why I say what I say. Now, here's another one here. Buying properties at auction. You teach that.
We do.
Okay. What else do you teach? Okay, here's another one. Purchasing a home in foreclosure.
Yes.
Very different. Do we still have houses like that out here? We always probably do.
Absolutely.
It's not like it's done and gone, right?
No, I don't think that's ever going to go away.
No, it's not, unfortunately. And it's some of the different things. It's just it's almost a plethora of all of the different things that you can think of in real estate that you're going to learn, not only just from the book, because the book is just a touch of it, but actually having the one-on-one connection with you to learn. When you work with somebody one-on-one, it could be hours. How does it work?
It could be hours. What our program is set up to do, it is modular. So if somebody is brand new, they're going to need more hours of training, likely, right? So they can sign up for 8 hours or 20 hours. And then the seasoned investor, same sort of thing, because it's modular and topic driven, they can tell us what topics they'd really like to learn about or get more information and sign up for those.
You can call them direct. They're rated with the Better Business Bureau. They love to talk to you. They do free consultations. Their number direct is 866-677-4807. The website is realestateKI.com. And you can call in here and everyone's going to get the book. And we're going to let everyone call throughout the rest of the show for it. The book is called do you want truth or comfort in real estate investing? Basically, it's just soup to nuts
Correct.
of almost anything that you can think of in the world of real estate investing and how you might want to, well, you're going to learn something for sure for them. They've been doing it for 20 years. The number here to call is 602-277-5369 and toll free it's 1-866-536-1100. All right. So we have a couple of more minutes. What else should we talk about in terms of it? Is there anything that you want to get out before you that you're thinking about? I know when people come on my show, they're going, okay, did I say everything I want to say? Did you?
I think we've covered everything. I would just encourage people. I think real estate can be intimidating. It doesn't need to be. We have created a program where you can take baby steps into it and you can self-direct your training, taking on as much as you want at any given time. And because we do one-on-one training, we do provide in-person training. I just think that there is an opportunity for everyone if they're just willing to take that first step.
Well, you need to do that. Everybody needs a trainer. Everybody needs a coach. And this is something where it's invaluable, really,
Yes.
what you do, because you can help them make something that is maybe doing okay, doing great.
Absolutely.
So, again, I see here another one here that there's 14 tips for success in real estate investing. So there's tons of different information that you can get. But if you think the book is you're not. It's all about talking to them, letting them come to your property possibly, or just talking to them about what you have or maybe what you might want to get into. That's what it's all about. Check them out on their website. It's realestateki.com. You can call them direct. That number again, it's 866-677-4807. They're rated with the Better Business Bureau. The website is realestateki.com. They love to talk to you, and that's a free consultation. You can call in here throughout the rest of the show. Get this book. It starts with that. Our number here is 602-277-5369. Toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. Check them out. It's realestateki.com.